I love iconic tails. Forgot the killer was here. Okay. Okay, buddy, yeah. I'm gonna cancel Proud Giraffe. Proud Giraffe 311. I don't subscribe to that guy. That guy stinks. Oh yes, I'm far. Proud Giraffe is so stinky. He is bad at Geometry Game. That's what I have to say. Also, hit the subscribe bell, hit the notifications, subscribe to Dreamlight Geometry channel. That would be much appreciated. That would be so great. And make sure, I hate Proud Giraffe 311. I hate that guy. He's so bad. You hear that? Don't subscribe to Proud Giraffe 311. He sucks. I hate that guy, dude. Oh my god, that guy sucks. He's so terrible at games. He's so bad at video games. I hate that guy. He's so terrible. I hate him. I hate him. I'm sorry. JK, I love you, Proud Giraffe. I'm really sorry that I haven't posted in a while, but here is my review of Reverie. Let's get into it. So, this is one of the best parts of the level. The colors are nice, the gameplay in Deco is good, the sync is like really satisfying, and the gameplay isn't horrible, so it's pretty good. I don't really know like what else to say about this part. Isane and Peroxide did a really good job creating this. Sharky is the best part of the level gameplay-wise, in my opinion. It's super fun to do, and the visuals aren't that distracting. It's pretty nice and simplistic, so you could like actually see stuff. The only bad part here is the last orb spam, which like sometimes bugs out, but that like rarely happens, so it's fine. Other than that, yeah, there's nothing wrong here. It's just a great part. Sadly, the level progressively gets worse from this point on, though. This part's mostly fine. It sucks when you die here because like it's only the bugs, or at least it was for me. The worst part of this is the 36% wave and the transition into the ball. Like, it only works half the time, and it's like pretty RNG if you pass it or not. It's at the start of the level, so it isn't as annoying as some of the other parts, like Scrumpy stuff. Yeah. The 40% ship is like pretty bad too, but like I think that's just because I didn't like learn it correctly, and I probably could have improved and made it more consistent if I put in more effort to fully find a consistent way. But yeah, this part's pretty fun if you can get past it. It's a bit annoying because of the bugs here, but it's fine, I guess. It's not too bad, unlike some of the other parts coming soon. Okay, so Magdanao, or however you say this, this part's like the equivalent to Salaxium and Faith. That's obviously like on purpose, but yeah, this is just like a nice breakpoint that just kind of exists. I don't really have much to say other than it's like really annoying to die here, and that it's just like, yeah, it looks pretty nice actually, in full detail and even on low detail, but yeah. Gameplay is pretty much everything you'd expect from a break section, so, yeah. The only bad part here is, like, holding the dash orb correctly, and, like, everything is consistent after you learn it. The part after it, though... Okay, so this part just does not fucking work. So this part is just like really infuriating because it's just infested with bugs and there's little to no actual skill needed for this part. You just gotta pray that you can pass it once you get here. I ended up dying to the 63% slope bug almost over 50 fucking times, and it was just so infuriating because you don't even have a chance. Almost every single click here can bug out, and it's like just actually luck. It's so annoying. This one part of the level actually like ruined my entire experience playing this just because of how bad it is. It was just hopeless. Like, you just gotta end up getting dream luck to actually pass this section. This part alone made me like, you shouldn't play this level just because of this one part. Like, seriously, it's that garbage. I just want to emphasize to the creators just to never use slopes to straighten out the player, like whoever built this. It varies, like just how much, it just varies on refresh rates, and like, if it's not properly play tested, it can lead to stuff like this. Funny thing is that the next parts after this aren't even that much better, and this, oh my god, this is just an abomination of like gameplay. Okay, so imagine the core part from before, but just like slightly better and a bit less buggy. This part's pretty funny because you could literally skip like more than half of the gameplay if you get into this right, but like it's not really reliable from zero. Once again, there are many bugs here, so like I don't have much else to say. I think that Trusta made this gameplay because it says his name, but yeah. Yeah, I think he made this too because there's just god forbidden slopes like in this ship. Like these tend to work more though, since like you're a mini ship here instead of a normal ship like in the core part before it, but it could still lead to some deserved and infuriating deaths just out of your control. After playing this gameplay, I think it's like only reasonable to block Trusta and GD. It's just only deserved. Please do better next time, Trusta. This part's like bad and pretty frustrating to die here. It's almost like that's the entire part of the level. And it's just bad. I don't have much else meaningful to say here that I can elaborate on. Just dying at this spot is a wasted attempt that could have been spent at Hell Pegasus. Okay, so this part's one of the worst ways to end off a level. This is the hardest part of the level if you factor in like actual skill and just instead of bugs. There's still lots of bugs and terrible timings here, don't get me wrong, but like, it's just slightly more skill-based than the core part, which, again, I will say is one of the most bullshit parts I've ever played in a while, but I digress. Every timing and click here is like the worst and extremely stupid, especially the UFO click at 84%, I've died there so many times, and it's just like, the timing is so terrible. Like, it only decides to work half of the time. Once you pass that, the gameplay's fine though, until the ship, which can put you to 90%, which I died at 6 times. I also had to die at 92% on purpose because my recording software crashed mid-attempt, and like, I didn't want to beat it off camera, which really sucked. I ended up dying at Hell Pegasus 17 times, it was like super demotivating and made me like just not care at all. Like, I was just not caring because of how stupid my luck was. That's like just why I was saying random stuff like don't subscribe to Proud Draft 311. Like I did not care at all. And I didn't think I would actually beat the level once I got there. What a shit way to end off a shit level. Okay, so overall, this level's okay. Like, even though it was extremely frustrating and like buggy and lots of my deaths weren't in my control, it was still like fun. Like, the gameplay is like admittedly pretty good, and like I liked it, but at the same time I did not enjoy playing it. Yeah, I would not recommend you to play this unless you are going for the entire like Akira Miracle trilogy, which is like a necessity if you plan to do that. I'd probably rate this level a 4 out of 10. Yeah, have a good day. See ya.